So I said the internet ain't doing no help. I know I shouldn't have never left, but everything I did for us and us, I'm speaking on my kids. Thinking about the shit I did, like how the hell I get my.
Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So guys, I'm going to be like doing my makeup, achieving this look, this really light, sweet look. Why I tell you guys about my uni life, what I went through uni life, what I went through with uni, and me coming here to the UK from Nigeria straight out of boarding school and all. Yeah, it's not really juicy, but it's a little bit juicy, you know. So stay and enjoy and like and share and yeah, get some popcorn because it's not really juicy, but it's juicy. Bye. See you at the end again. First of all, don't mind this hair because my hair is like in the process of construction. It's not good. Just a quick question, do you put sunscreen on your face before makeup? Because I do, and I don't know if I'm doing it, if it's wrong or it's correct. I really don't know, but I just do it for doing sake. I don't even know if it affects my makeup, but I just like doing it and I do it. See, I'm going to be talking about literally like my uni life. I'm so happy I can now say that because uni stressed the hell out of me. So guys, I came here in 2019. Obviously I have to start from when I came because like the main reason I'm here was for uni. I came here in, did I say 2019? Immediately after my secondary school, whoop, I came here. When I came here, I didn't really feel the change or anything because like most people I knew or I got to know here, like my first friend, she was like Nigerian, so there wasn't like a big, I don't know how to put it, but like there was no really environmental change. What's that word? Culture shock, that's it. There was no like culture shock or anything when I moved here at first, which I'm happy about because if there was culture shock, I don't think I would have been able to survive here. So thank God, no culture shock, no all those things. So when I came in 2019, I had to obviously start with foundation, yeah, and because of my age. So when I started foundation, I had this mentality that since because I'm there because of my age, everybody there I'm going to meet is going to be like around my age mates. But when I went there, it was so different because everyone was so elder than me. I was like, what's the problem? What's the problem? But like my friend was not really, but she was older than me. But in my head, I just thought that I was just gonna meet people who were my age, but I met people who could even like really speak English and all, and just different situations. But I wasn't really that bothered, to be honest, because I don't know, I was just so different. Like I didn't really have any, even despite the fact I was so young, I didn't have any like fear or anything. So foundation year, I think lasted from like 2019 to 2020, which was good. Then after foundation year was when Corona started kicking off. But foundation year, let's talk about foundation year. My grades in foundation year were good. Foundation year was just good because we're just coming here, and the friend I met, then we had the same vibes, the same energy. If I can edit very well, I'll post like some of our throwback pictures of when we met and all. But if I can't edit well, just be hearing it with my mouth that we had fun in foundation. We did foolish things together, you know, just people who were young then with no problems in life. So in 2020 was when Corona kicked in, and Corona was like, gosh, everything was online. Like God, thinking about that, it was just a lot. Everything was online, classes were online, lectures were online, and I had this thing like everyone for foundation we're all going to go to uni, but it was not that case. Some people left, some people didn't continue with school, some people went to other schools. So like even the people I knew in foundation were not the people I was, you know. Some people turn on their camera during lectures and this was not people I was seeing, or their names were not like clicking with the people I had known in foundation. So that's what I knew, that it's going to be so hard to make friends at uni because like it's online. We didn't even like get the chance of that first year to like get to know each other and everybody click. You get what I mean? But some people like obviously did those things. Some people like were obviously very social that they could talk to people through online and they became friends. But me, count me out. My first year was so okay. My first year was just good. It was just basically me at home always. Obviously, everywhere was locked. We couldn't go anywhere. And then I was still learning places in the UK, so I didn't really know where to go and all. So it was just me, my books, eating, watching movie. I was just good and alone in my room. So it was a very good year for me. I can't even lie. It was just movies so nice. So there was no grade I got. I was like, oh my god, why? But wait, let me shock you. Exams, I didn't take exams seriously because obviously exams, I don't know why I didn't take. Okay, I remember why I didn't take exams. I just got a job, my first job ever, like in the UK as a student, and I got a job. So I was giving my job like kind of more because I was excited. Now obviously you're working now and you're earning money, so I was kind of more excited, and I gave that more of my time than actually reading. So my exams made my first year grade just drop a little bit. I like during my coursework I was getting like 70, 75, but with my grades from exam, like everything just dropped down. But it didn't really affect because obviously, you know, first year is 0% for law students. And like foundation finished like just like the normal time, like sorry, not foundation, first year finished like we finished our exams in May, and it was so shocking to me because we're not going to do anything again, like we're going to be free because we finished like very early in May, like early May, first or second week of May we're done. So we had June, July, September till like end of September. I'm like, so what are we going to be doing throughout all this month? Like, because you know in Nigeria that schools don't really like vacate early. So even when I was on holiday, my friends in Nigeria were like, oh, we're staying in school. I was like, oh, are you sure this thing is adding up, or am I missing a term of what? That was actually how the UK system was, which was shocking to me. We vacate very early. Going to second year was like, that was when things were changing. I was so eager. I really wanted to go to class because I was tired of this online thing. It was becoming boring. Like, you know, you don't have friends to meet with. The normal uni life you normally see is like everyone knows each other. Everything is just fun. Everyone is mingling. But it wasn't like that because like everything was online. And I was just so eager to go to like go back to classes for the year, second year. So thank God, like we started doing seminars in class, which seminar is like a 1 hour class. Yeah, during the week we have 1 hour of that for each module. I was really excited because I was like, at least now I'll be able to like meet people. I'll be able to like get friends or like in my class and all. But did Miriam make friends with the people she said she's going to make friends with? No, she did not. But I was just really excited to like just up in the morning going for classes because I had done a little shopping before then. So I was really excited to wear my new clothes to school. Such a foolish thing. When was I excited to go to class? But yeah, I was. So I think in second year, I went to Nigeria during December, and that really affected me, like, because that when you're going to Nigeria, I don't know, it's just so stressful. And the worst thing is that I went to Nigeria during when we're just coming out from lockdown, so we had to pay unnecessary things. We had to just do unnecessary. Oh gosh, I even took the COVID the vaccine. Now we're saying it's affecting people. God, please cover me. Oh. Now we're saying it's affecting people. I'm just like, this thing should come and affect me now. But I had to take it then because I didn't want to quarantine in Nigeria, and that just really like affected me so many because going to Nigeria at that point was just so stressful for me. Like at the point that I was not going to class because I had to do some appointments, I had to do what, and I went to Nigeria early, missing like 2 weeks of classes. Because why did I even go to Nigeria? Because I found a ticket on a very cheap price and I didn't want to like go and stop somewhere. I wanted to use BE, so I just like said, oh thank God it's cheap, let me just pay and the rest and go to Nigeria. Then since our lectures were online, I was just seminar we're going for. If you see the XXXX in my attendance, I was like, hey, but no big deal. We're done with that. So when I went to Nigeria, like I was just chilling and the rest, and we had like coursework to like hand in before Christmas, and then also immediately after Christmas we had exams. I rushed that coursework to submit before Christmas, so like I could enjoy my Christmas in Nigeria. When my result came, it was like, hey. And obviously when I was still enjoying myself in Nigeria, remember we had like exams coming back, and I was like, God, why did I even come to Nigeria? I just stayed and focused on this thing. That grade really dropped me. So during exams, I read so hard for that exam, because if I didn't pass that thing, it was done for me. I read so hard for that exams, like, because for law you always have to like have so many cases in your head. So wake me up in the morning, I would say literally the whole case for you. Like that was how ready I was getting for that exam. I could literally wake up and like tell you the whole cases we needed for that exam. So thank God it went through. And then when I was like getting to final year of, what would I say, final year, like the final term of what's it called, of second year, that's when people started like making it known that, oh, first year is 0%, second year is 20%, and final year is 80%. When they mentioned it in first year, I thought they were just joking. I was like, how would first year be 0%? Like, who does that? It was really like 0%. I was like, why was I even stressing it first year? She would have been chilly, because that was when I was serious. When you're just entering uni now, and the whole I want to get first class is in your brain. So it was in my brain then, but not knowing that first year was 0% and all. So meaning if you like put all your hard work in like first year, second year, and then in third year you're struggling, you're finished though. Sorry is your case. So that's when I was just dipping it in. I was like, God, final year, whole 80%. What if something happens to me? Or what if you have to think of all the what ifs. So going into final year now, we went into the zeal of, this is the year. This year we have to, it's 80%. I just kept on telling myself that. And obviously this was final year. Corona has died. Everything about Corona has gone. We were going to classes like fully. No recorded classes anymore for us. Everything was like face to face now. So I thought it was going to be good, but trust me, final year is stressed. It drained Marianne energy. Please don't mind this makeup that I'm doing. This is like my everyday makeup I'm doing. I don't know how to do makeup. I know nothing about makeup. All I know how to do about makeup is what I can carry on my face that looks nice and I go out. Let me talk about my final year, the year that stressed me the most, the year that made me realize that, girl, who told you to study this course? Who asked you? What are you doing? So I started this year with the zeal of, God, please just help me. This is like the final year. This is where I have to put in my best. Every teacher in this year is strict. There's no any friendly teacher. There's no teacher who wants to dash you mark. There's no teacher who has you in her. All of them are just strict. So I knew that this was real. Like, we had to do something. So I went into this year, and this was the year I started doing so much things. Final year, I was busy from Monday to Sunday, Monday to Sunday. Like, I had no time literally for myself. My skin itself was showing it. My skin was so drained. I looked so drained. I think at that point I was actually losing weight. One thing with me, if I don't eat well, even for a few days, like, I lose weight. The weight I gain is it just holds me. Once I just stop eating for a while, I lose weight. So my final year schedule was Monday to Friday. I have classes. Obviously everything is face to face. I also have that's when all these years I've been trying to get internship. That was the year I finally got my first internship. Just imagine. Sometimes you pray for things, but they just come on the time where it's not like you don't need it. Obviously I needed it because I needed experience, but it's just a time where, God, now that this year was going to be stressful. And I didn't want to say no to it because obviously I wanted experience and all. So I started my internship exactly the time I started my final year in September. That was when I got this internship. And obviously we had like a placement course, which we had to like work as a student advisor in school. That one too, we had to go 3 times a week. Whew, God. And obviously during weekend, I need money. Where am I going to get money from to like sustain myself and all? During weekend, I had to work in like, where was I was working in like a bar. I was okay working there for then. It was okay for me. It was convenient. So I worked them Saturday to and Sunday, and then Monday again we kick off classes. It was just a lot. I just felt I could do it. I just felt I was that strong. But when my grades came out from the first term, that was still December, it just really made me I was so down. God, during December I was so down. I was just not happy at all. Like, I just felt like everything I had prayed for, because you can't even joke with any mark in this year. It's just so stressful. So I was just so down. I was like, God, this is not what we prayed for. Then guess the maddest of all, I thought I had submitted a course and it didn't submit. Gosh. I just felt God hated me at that point. That's the truth. You know, sometimes they tell you, oh, God is for your side. But at that point, I was like, God, you have something against me. That's just the truth. And there's this thing called EC where you can get an extension to like submit your work. But everyone was telling me, oh, they won't give you, they don't give extension for like mere problems like that. So if you're sick, if someone died and all, bruh. Oh God, I don't even want to remember how I felt. I felt so bad. I was like, so I literally used all my effort to do this work and I'm going to get 0 on it. Hey God. Oh my God, if I wake up in the morning, I call on God. I sleep, I call on God. Hey God. I don't want to hear any Davido song. Davido is my favorite. I don't want to hear any of his song. Any song I want to hear in my ear, it gotta be God's song. I will be praying, hey, because I had sent the EC saying, explaining the whole situation to them and all. Gosh. And I was not going to get a response in December because obviously it was Christmas, almost Christmas time, so everyone had gone on holiday. I just felt so bad. God, I was like, so I had to wait till January, like mid of January, before they could respond to me. I was losing it though. Hey, I sent them one long email. I told them how unhappy I am. I told them how I'm losing it. I explained, I can make it so extra. I made it extra. Told them I was not okay. I told them I was getting sick. They were like, oh, I should calm down. You know how they always do, calm down, all those things. So finally it came out and the EC went through surprisingly. Hey, my mark was marked over 100. It was not really a great grade, but it was okay. So after December, I sat down with myself and I was like, girl, you can't do this. You just cannot do all these things at the same time. You are not a superhero. I just need to focus on this. What's it called? I just need to focus on this degree for now, and it's not forever. I'm going to be done in like July or in May because I finished my exams in May. So I had to literally stop everything I was doing for a while. I stopped working. I just made some money during Christmas and I was like, okay, I'll use this to sustain myself like throughout. From literally like January to like May, it was just reading back to back to back to back to back. Reading like I didn't even know what. God, I was reading so hard, and that was when my grades catched up? Yeah. That was when my grades were able to pick up. I was seeing myself getting 70, 80, no, sorry, not 80, and 75. I was just happy then because like everything I had worked for now, I'm actually seeing it. Like there was this course here, I didn't even know how to start that work. I didn't even know. I was like, this course, please don't be my problem. I didn't know how to start it. I didn't know what to do, but thank God, I don't even know how. Up to today, I don't know what I wrote in that thing that made me get 70. I don't even know up to today. When my grade actually came out, but I had to take my laptop and sit down to read that one because every time I'm reading it to somebody, I'm like, this woman is just going to feel me because I don't even know what I'm talking about, but I know I'm talking something. So thank God it made sense in her brain. That's my happiness, that it actually made sense in her brain because that's just the aim. Let it just make sense in the teacher's brain. Let me tell you how hard like final year became. Like they jam-packed like everything together. I had like 3, when I mean 3, I mean 3 courseworks due on one single day. How would you do? What? Hey God. 2 were in one course and then the other one was in another course. 3 whole courseworks due in one day. I had to take issue. Me, I said I was not feeling fine. I can't. I had to. Then the next week I had 2 exams. Like literally the next week. Oh, this is the week I was submitted. Next week I had 2 exams due. No. I was like, these people they just want us to fail. They don't want to see us go through. That's just it. Because why would you be so wicked? Up to today, I don't even know how I did it, but thank God I did it. So when we're done, finally, like our final result came out. Let me tell you how final year is calculated. So basically, our final year is not all your grades that go through. Your 3 best grades in final year go through. So that's what they will use. They will just forget about the other one you didn't really score well. So equity, they had to drop that course because I don't even know what was going on in that course. I was just so happy that they dropped it because they had to drop that course. Then they calculated my 3 best, and then I got a 2-1. I was so happy I got a 2-1 because God knows I worked too hard for that degree. That degree, yeah, it stressed the hell out of me. So thank God I worked so hard, it was done. See, on my graduation day, my parents came. It was very, very nice for me. Will I say nice or emotional? Like, my parents were able to come, obviously, and all. And I remember when I was dressing up for my graduation. It's just so emotional to me because, like, you know, when you work hard for something, you know the value, to be honest. If you didn't work hard for something, when it comes, it's just like, oh, okay. But I worked too hard for this degree, so I was so excited. I was literally so excited. I remember when because I went into the hall quite early, not really early, like just like settling in. I was among the first people to go into the hall. And when I just like sat down and I looked over, like, so this is it, like all those 66 back-to-back reading and all, this is it. Like, we're literally done. I was just so happy, to be honest. All those trying to meet up with deadlines, like, is literally over. I was just so happy at that point in my life. I just looked up and I was like, for the very first time in my life, I told myself, I'm proud of you. Like, I literally told myself, I said, Marianne, I'm proud of you. Most times in life, I just always beat myself, like the fact that in first year, like, I was doing all this work and I couldn't concentrate. I would have, if it's normal me, I'd have been like, oh, Marianne, you'd have actually just settled down and done this thing. By now, you'd have been getting the first class at least. But for the first time, I was just like, okay, where I was like, it's okay, I'm happy. I just said, I'm so proud of you, Marianne. Then after in uni, like, the friends I made in uni were like really elderly people. Like, I made friends who were like very elderly. It was just better for me. I don't know, I just enjoyed their company and all. We always used to be together and all. And I just remember at the end of like when we like received our final grade that we're going to 2-1 and all, the man I used to read you, he just called me and said, I'm so proud of you. It was just very exciting, to be honest. He was literally just calling me to tell me he's proud of me because he knew how much I read and how I was just really like, I really want to get this done, I really want to get this grade and all. I'm happy when I got that message and all. It's like, yeah. I was so happy at my graduation, and after my graduation, life has been life, baby. Life, yeah, it's been life. I won't talk about that one now. I'll talk about it like when, you know, you have to go through the thing first. Like, I have to finish going through this point in my life. Final say when you're like reach where you want to reach and all. But now, life is still lifing, and let's see, we're still job hunting and all, going through the after graduation life. So yeah, let's see what it leads us to. Yeah, this is my final look. I look very cute. Like, I've been doing the bare makeup, like just very light makeup of recent, and I've been loving the outcome. Like, look at this. Not too bad, but it's cute. It might not be cute for me, but it's cute for me. So it might not be cute for you, but it's cute for me. But yeah, this is the final look, and I'm so happy. This is literally my uni life. My uni life was not so interesting. Like, when I see people's uni life, I'm like, I'm jealous, but you know, it's not that deep. My uni life was just very calm, very, you know, not really out there. I didn't even really have like any, like, you know, uni where you be currently with people and all. I'm just so happy about how my uni life went. It was not too bad. I'm not going to do a degree again, never again. God, please, I don't want to do no degree. I just want to focus on this law. Let me just be going. Like, my other friends that I used to have in uni, this is like their third, fourth degree. I'm like, I don't know what you guys are looking for. You people even have children that are how old and you're still doing uni stuff. But it's what they chose in life. God, please, this is it. Uni, finish, another chapter. Thank God. Yeah. So hope you enjoyed my video. I really just, it's like my first video in a while. I'm trying to do YouTube now. Like, I hope YouTube fits me. Since we are not doing anything, I might as well just start doing YouTube. At least it's doing videos, but yeah. So if you enjoyed this video or you want to tell a short story through about your own what's it called, uni life, you can comment down below. Yeah, that's the word. So don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, and you know, press the subscribe button, right? Yeah, no notification, so when I know the drill. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and press the notification bell. So that when I post a video, at least you see, you know the vibes. Thank you for watching. Kisses.